Welcome to Marketing 101 for Small Business Owners podcast. I am so glad you're here. If you're a small business owner, you are in the right place. I invite you to subscribe to this podcast where you will receive weekly marketing advice specifically designed for small business owners who are still working on their own or have a really small team with no dedicated marketing expert to handle all your marketing needs. So this is where you're going to get all the marketing advice you need to really kickstart your marketing campaigns and strategies every month, every year, however often you need them. For the month of January, I am sharing a series that has focused on social media marketing. More specifically, we've been looking into selecting the right platform for your small business. Over the past 2 weeks, we reviewed the social platforms Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. This week, we're going to dive into TikTok and Snapchat. But before we get started, though, I wanted to look deeper into social media marketing, specifically what makes up the essentials of a successful marketing strategy. Just having a presence on the platform and posting content is not a strategy. More is needed than just posting if you want your audience to take notice and take action with your brand. All right, so here are some essentials of a successful social media marketing strategy. A successful social media marketing strategy will look different for every business, as no two small businesses are alike. Even businesses within the same industry will look different, as each has their own brand story and value proposition and history. So there's no comparison sometimes when it comes to your real brand and your messaging. We're all different. But there are still some strategy elements that each of us will need to have in place and that we all have in common. All right, so each of us will need to have knowledge of our audience. What platforms are they using? When do they go on them, and why are they going on them? What content do they like, and who else are they following? That is important to know about our audience, and that will help us plan and schedule out our social media strategy better. We also need to know our brand identity. What is the message that we want to convey to our audience, and how do we want them to feel when they view our content? That is going to really set up our brand identity and who we are. Then we each all need to have a content strategy. While there's a level of being spontaneous on social media, you need a structured content strategy to be able to have a consistent voice and produce quality content on a regular basis. All right, and then we also need to understand the analytics, quantifiable insights that will inform our strategy, including who you're reaching, the right content to share, and the best time to post, and more. And then we also all have regular activities. Social media is a real-time platform. If you want to use it to grow your business, you need to post regularly, stay on top of engagements with your business, and engage back. Keep up with the trends and maintain accurate profiles. I can't stress that enough. There's too many businesses that don't take the time to update their profiles. I say that's a quarterly check. Go back and look at your profiles. Is the imagery you're using still accurate and reflect your company? All the contact information, your office hours, all that needs to be accurate so your audience knows the right information. And then the last thing we all have in common is there's got to be some type of inbound approach. Don't use social media to pitch your business all the time. Focus on adding value through useful and interesting content and building up those around you. This in turn will organically promote your business, and others will promote it for you by sharing your content. All right, so I can't stress enough that just having a social media account and posting social content occasionally isn't enough to produce actual results. So if this has been your approach so far and you're getting frustrated with the time and effort it takes, it is time to really take a step back and create an actual social media strategy so you can begin to see the results that you can actually measure and understand, and then pivot as needed. All right, so today we're diving into two social platforms, TikTok and Snapchat. I'm presenting these two platforms together as they are very similar. They have very similar approaches to how their content is created and shared. However, they're both still very different and attract users in different ways. All right, so let's start off with the newest platform, TikTok. All right, how can a small business user use TikTok in their marketing strategy for success? All right, so As we all may know, TikTok is a very social media app that has over 400 million users. Brands can post videos on TikTok which connect to their websites, Facebook, and Instagram accounts. And TikTok videos are more engaging than other social platforms because they allow for interactive comments from the audience. This creates an interactive environment where followers can actively become fans in the brand for contributing by their own content and getting involved in the popular trends that are getting the most engagement on the platform. All right, so TikTok is the fastest growing social media platform of all times, meaning from when it started to where it is now, it has rapidly grown and really gained the attention of a wide range audience. And so, taking only 5 years to reach 1 billion monthly active users, that is huge. So, while it's known for dancing, there are countless other popular categories on the platform that continue to really grow and develop the platform. So businesses are actually finding ways to use it as a marketing channel. But just remember, the primary reason people use TikTok is for entertainment. So make sure your videos align with that. So you can use TikTok to participate in trending challenges. You can post funny and inspiring videos and also be relatable. TikTok has so much potential to capture the attention of Gen Z, and it still has a long way to go when it comes to advertising. There is an advertising feature on there. You can set up your business account, but it's tricky to do ads on TikTok without getting them ignored or swiped through. So we'll get to that on another message, but advertising options are there on TikTok. While there are other advertising options available, I would say the best way for marketers to use the platform for advertising is through influencers, connecting with people who represents the ideals that your brand carries and that can have a good message, have the right audience, the audience you want to connect to, and having them share your content and building relationships that with them is probably going to be your best bet. And since it's still not that saturated compared to the other social platform giants like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, a lot of brands are now using it to reach Gen Z, a market that seems pretty hard to reach because they're pretty skeptical when it comes to ads and purchases. All right, so now we want to take a look at Snapchat and how we can use Snapchat in our marketing series. It's no secret that Snapchat had taken the world by storm pretty quickly as well. It's a social media platform that's really geared towards the younger generation, just as TikTok is, and it has a chatting style and very trendy filters that people can use that are adorable sometimes. But did you know that it can also be an excellent marketing tool for your business? So even if your audience isn't the younger generation, or if your audience is the younger generation, you can really use Snapchat to connect with and get your brand out there. All right, so Snapchat is an app that allows users to send Snapchats, a video or a photo, either directly to another user or to their Snapchat story. Now, a Snapchat sent directly to another user can only be viewed once, but a Snapchat on a story, such as your business story, is visible for up for 24 hours after it's published. If your target market is mostly comprised of the younger demographic, Snapchat will work for your business. All right, so there are over 350 million monthly active users and 203 million daily active users on Snapchat. And while you've probably heard that Snapchat is a platform for the younger generations, it isn't just for teens. It's a large, yes, it is a large the largest age group, which is about 75% of the users, is between 13 and 34. Specifically, almost half of its users are aged between 18 and 24. And with Snapchat Maps, guys, I don't know if you know this, but we've got Snapchat Maps and they got geo filters. It's more locally focused than you might think. You can if you want to do, like, let's say you're having an event and you want people to share it on social media and using Snapchat, you can create geo filters. You can create different filters that are based on the location of where your store is. That way, when anybody comes in that area, that filter that you create is going to be available and they can use it to share content and get your brand out there. So it's really a good tool if you know your audience is on that platform. So while you can't really build relationships on the platform per se, it's not the best customer service tool, you can build an audience through fun images and short videos. All right, so here are 3 ways you can use Snapchat to market your business. You've got local-based marketing, app marketing, and just really feel good content and stuff that people are going to enjoy seeing for just 24 hours. All right, so with one more week left in this series, we're almost finished going through the major social platforms that small businesses can utilize in its marketing strategy. Next week, we're going to wrap up the series by reviewing the 2 remaining platforms, LinkedIn and YouTube. 2 compelling B2B platforms out there for all small businesses. And based on comments and requests, I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be turning this month's content into a short course that will be made available at the end of next month. I will be providing I'm going to provide that content. So I'm going to take the content that I'm sharing each week, and I'm going to provide some expanded content regarding social media marketing, including developing a solid social media strategy and looking into the different advertising options on each social media platform. This course will be free for those who sign up in the first month of its release. And after the introduction period, the course will be available for only, let me say, $29.99. So be sure to sign up early. In the meantime, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to this podcast wherever you may be listening. And if possible, drop us a review. Your support helps us spread the word and encourages other business owners in their marketing strategies as well. So you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you then.